வெள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே விழியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக விழிகவே மண்மேல் மஞ்சள் வெளிச்சம் விழுகவே மனதை சோம்பல் முறித்து இழுகவே.
Now for the older children, most of them will go to foreign countries, right? Not to India?
Yeah, mostly.
And most of the babies will go to India?
Mostly, yes.
Good, yeah, that's great.
Mostly Indians would like to have young, healthy babies, and it is unfortunate sometimes, even if they are young and healthy, and just because of the complexion, Indians tend to get a little choosy. So we have a couple of children who are now in the 1 to 2 age group who were quite healthy and normal, but so fine, they have been accepted by NRI couples in the US. So we're happy.
Are you having any handicapped children?
We are having quite a few children with special needs.
I did see one albino child.
Yes, yes. We are having children with cleft lip, cleft palate. We had four blind children. Now 2 are here to have gone home. We've had children with missing limbs.
And are they adopted?
Yes, yes.
Mostly by families in the West?
Yes, yes. We would like to be known as a women and child welfare organization. We started working with children, and then when we realized that women are giving up children in dire situations when they don't have any support. So that's how we came up with our project, which is Women's Center, which is called Tara. I'll give you a brochure on that.
Yes. So is the object to help the women
help women to
keep their children?
Yes,
to keep their children.
Yeah. So we don't get into the legal issues and trying to sort out personal problems for them. Once a woman has decided to move out from the family, we give them the support of providing shelter. We have a facility to house around 23 women over there, and we have separate quarters for each woman. So if you have a child and the lady comes in over there, she can stay on with us. We find a job for them. So they start working in the vicinity. Then they learn to save up money. We look out for jobs for them. There are a lot of garment factories in and around that place. So we find them jobs over there. They are supposed to learn to save up money and live their own life. But by 2 years, we expect them to learn to become independent and not rely on us.
That's a fantastic program.
When they go out to work, we have a creche there inside the women's center, so the children are taken care of.
Now, the women that come to you, are they all single women, or are they?
No, I guess many of them are married. Many of them are with families where they've had problems either with the husband or with the in-laws and couldn't continue to stay over there. Large percentage of them are married women. Us, we have seen that most of them have been unwed mothers.
Exactly. Most are unwed mothers.
For the ones that are, you try to encourage the others.
Yes, yes. And if it has been a married woman, the one reason would be the socio-economic reason, because of the finances, poor finances, or multiple births of the same sex. If there have been too many girls in the family.
Giving up a child is heart-rending.
Yes.
I mean, do you have any psychological help for them? Because I'm sure they would need that.
Yeah. Actually, initially when they come with this decision to give, I feel like for the little experience that I have had over here, Miss Chandy will definitely talk more about it. But I have seen that once they have come to this major decision once they've approached us, then I am sure they have given it a lot of thought before they have approached us.
I'm
so
sure.
if you look at the percentage of mothers who take back their children, the percentage is very small. So we give them the 2-month slot within which they can come and take back. A very small percentage, because I feel before they have come over here itself, they have given it a lot of thought, and some of them are there who really want to cut off right there when they give the child. It's very difficult, but it's even more difficult for them to stay in touch with us because they tend to get more attached. There are some who come back and heal by spending time with the child. There are most of them who just want to cut it right there and say, I don't want anything to do.
Do you ever show them pictures of children who have been adopted in Canada?
Yes, definitely. Children who go in for inter-country adoption, we show them photographs, and we don't show them photographs there again with the family, because we don't want any kind of identification. We show them photographs of them at different stages. Really drive it home the fact that, like, for them they are doing it because they are in this difficult situation, but they are so much more welcome by a family who's eagerly looking forward to having. Yes.
And you know, I have 3 children. Each one was anticipated with the same amount of love and energy as the first. There's just something about wanting that child so much. And I hope the birth mothers always understand that.
And we fall in love with their pictures.
Yes. We always get so involved in the paperwork that it's in paper that we are translating information to the families. But then I just happened to go to Sweden and meet a few of our families who've taken children. And I came back and I told Lavinia, I said, the paper for us is just one paper, but for the family it is so important. After years too, they have it there in the file.
I think in most Indian homes or schools or whatever, there's very little of sex education classes or information. And I think they don't really realize what's happening to them. They don't realize this, an outcome of this relationship could be a baby. I remember once we had an unwed mother who came from a rural area, and she was convinced that she had a tumor. And in fact, to justify having the baby, the whole village accepted the fact that this girl had a tumor and she had to have an operation, and she wouldn't sign the relinquishment because she did not have a baby, she had a tumor. Very often a girl is taken advantage of with people who she trusts, who are within the home, within the neighborhood.
Incest.
Incest could be an uncle.
Or neighbor.
A neighbor, could be a older cousin, somebody around who she trusts, and things go out of hand. I think partly also relationships between young people, especially in more orthodox sort of societies, is not so openly accepted. So,
But they still do happen.
but they still don't happen.
Right.
You can't change the hormones.
No, you can't. You can't.
குழந்தை விழிக்கட்டுமே தாயின் கதகதப்பில் உலகம் விடியட்டுமே பிள்ளையின் சிறு முதல் சிரிப்பு வெள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மண்ணில் மஞ்சள் வெளிச்சம் விழவே மலரே சோம்பல் முறித்து எழுகவே குழந்தை விழிக்கட்டுமே தாயின் கதகதப்பில் உலகம் விடியட்டுமே பிள்ளையின் சிறு முதல் சிறு வெள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே மழை பாடும் பாடல்களும் ஒரு மௌனம் போல் இன்பம் தருமோ கோடி கீர்த்தனமும் கவி காத்த வார்த்தைகளும் துளி கண்ணீர் அர்த்தம் தருமோ பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே பிரியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக மண்ணில் மஞ்சள் வெளிச்சம் விழுகவே மலரே சோ